I wonder, so Dr. Lightman, is it true? Is anti-Semitism the root of other forms of hate and racism? Is it at the heart, or is it connected to other forms of hate?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's even written in many sources that the hatred that came to the world and dressed kind of in the human species, in humankind, it is because the Torah, the law that Abraham taught his children, if you could put it this way, one was a Jew, one was a Muslim. So that law that he taught, the Jews began to disrespect or disregard this law and didn't follow it properly, in the sense that love covers all the crimes and love your neighbor as yourself. And as a result, the rest of the Babylonians, from whom the entirety of the human society developed, the rest of the Babylonians began to hate the disciples of Abraham, namely the Jews, who later called themselves the people of Israel. So they began to hate them because those Jews stopped engaging in loving their neighbors as themselves. In other words, anti-Semitism developed as a result of the people of Israel not doing among themselves, not keeping among themselves the law of love above all the differences, and not projecting it, transferring it, conveying it to the rest of the world. And therefore, everyone relates to them negatively. And to this day, we can see it. If we explained to the whole world that religions are only in order to bring everyone to love, to unity, above all the differences, then of course the relation toward the Jews would be different, and anti-Semitism wouldn't thrive.
And that would also affect other forms of hate and racism and problems.
Of course, it's the foundation, it's the basis of any hatred and racism in the human species, because we're all descendants of Babylon, and in Babylon it developed. You can't help it, that's human nature. We were meant to bring the method of connection the way Abraham taught us, and we didn't pass it on. That connection comes above all the crimes, and this is why we are hated by everyone to this day.